What's up, y'all? It's your girl Jay Renee with Prison Ride Radio. I hope that you're doing well. This afternoon, we got a brother back that we've had here before. He goes by the Author Taz. He was explaining to us his story, which is definitely wild and has a lot of twists and turns. But this time, we're going to talk more about the incident of where he got shot. Okay, he got shot several times by the authorities, and we're going to give him an opportunity to talk more about that and what's going on with that currently after being injured. So let's jump right into it. Hey, bro, welcome back.
Hey, how you doing, Jay Renee? Everybody out there listening, what's happening?
We're doing all right. We appreciate you for making it back. The last time we talked, I was, reminding the listeners of just, it was a lot going on. I don't even think we got the full scope of everything. You know what I mean? You definitely have one of those stories that happen in your life that can be put on the silver screen. But I want to give you an opportunity to talk more about you being shot. So, tell us more about that. The floor is yours.
Well, the night that it went down, I was in a vehicle that, unbeknownst to me, had been carjacked earlier in the day. I bailed out and was hiding out, thought I was hiding out. And when I came out running, was trying to go and get away from the whole scene, the police fired 31 rounds at me. I did not have a gun. Later on, they said they found a knife at the scene, but the knife was in a case. They fired 31 rounds. They hit me 14 times. The first bullet hit me in the face, went in my mouth, and shattered all of my teeth. It blew out a big portion of my upper jaw. Bullet lodged behind what's called the maxilla, behind my nostril. I was shot in both shoulders. My wrist was shattered. Bullet hit me in the leg, shattered my tibia and my fibula. Got a bullet lodged in my hip and my pelvis. My right hand took 3 rounds. I got a bar in it, a bar in my left leg. Them 40 caliber hollow points, they don't play. And the thing is, I didn't have a gun and I'm running away from them, and the video clearly shows it. But they don't care. All they care about is firing rounds. Knock me down, and I'm out. The video shows a guy kneeling down on my face, and here I am laying, leaking out, dying. And it's a sad situation because they don't care about us. All they care about is the end result. It's just a bad thing, and that's just, unfortunately, that's what this country has turned to. It's us against them, and in such a way that they don't care about the lives that they destroy in the meantime. You feel me?
Yeah.
And after that, the situation didn't end. They locked me up. This happened in December of 2015. I'm still locked up. I just went to trial and lost. Was totally rigged. Had 29 witnesses. Judge allowed 1. But the bad part about it is getting incarcerated. You would think in this environment that they would take care of an individual. They haven't. I've had to file all kinds of paperwork. I've had to file paperwork with the courts. By the grace of God, I have intelligence that I'm able to do that and was able to get some treatment. I'm on my 3rd set of a dental appliance. Had to send me to outside a dentist office. They gave a scope of work of everything that needed to be done. When they sent it back to the jail authorities, they denied it and basically told the dentistry, do a Band-Aid. And I'm on my 3rd appliance because the first 2 broke. The second one that broke, a piece lodged in my throat, and I choked. They had to call a signal, come get me to get it out. I have the 3rd one in my mouth now. And the bad part is, these people wouldn't even allow me to go back to the dentist for a final, what they call adjustment for the dental appliance that they put in me, because if you look inside my mouth, the very front under the nose section has a huge chunk missing out of my jaw. So I couldn't even get the final fitting, and I had to grind it down on the concrete floor in my cell just to be able to look right, to eat right, to talk right, to breathe right because of in my nostril area. I recently filed a USC 1983 civil rights violation lawsuit against the sheriff's office here. I'm in Palm Beach County, Florida. I filed a lawsuit against them, the lady that denied the proper treatment, the medical staff here, the contracted health service department that's under contract. That lawsuit is just kicked off. It's the ball spinning, it's rolling. But the thing is, here we are. You shoot a man down in the street. You leave him for dead. Then you block him up and walk all over his rights. And then you don't even treat him for the injuries that you caused for him. And it seems like at this place, they think that ibuprofen cures everything. If I was in society right now, the treatment that I would be going to rehabilitation so that I can use my body correctly again. I mean, it's just bad. And for the pain, 3 ibuprofens, 200 milligram ibuprofens. So to say that they leave you in pain and in cruel and unusual punishment, that's saying it easy. Jay Renee, they just don't care.
So that's a lot. I don't know why I thought it was 9 times before. I know you said 11. Not to say that 9 and 11 is too much different. That's still a lot of damage to take to the body. And I can imagine what that experience was like, not only physically, but mentally. So let me ask you, how is your mental health? Is that being addressed?
Not at all. When I first came in, they put me in what's called Delray Medical Center. I got shot on December 13th. I didn't make it to the jail until the end of January. And they transported me by ambulance to the jail. Once I got to the main jail, they put me in the infirmary. I stayed in the infirmary until November. Both of my hands were wrapped up. I couldn't write. I couldn't eat. They had me on a liquid diet. And I couldn't even write a request. Yeah, both hands were wrapped up. I couldn't write. I couldn't even feed myself. Luckily, they had a trustee in the medical unit that fed me, helped me with other things, to pour out the urine bottle. I couldn't even write a sick call request. I had to beg and plead to get anything done. Mental health-wise, I was a wreck. I didn't understand a lot of things that were going on. I'd just been shot 14 times. 12 of them went in me. 2 of them grazed me. They wrecked my body. Here I am sitting back thinking, is this America? I felt like I was in Pakistan or somewhere in a war. And I'm laying back thinking, didn't have a gun. I'm running away from these people. And they just lit me up. Fired 31 rounds. And I'm like, where did they do this at? And at the end of the day, like I said, I understand that there's a lot of people incarcerated and they're few and far between the people they have that work in here. But to be able to get addressed, to talk to somebody, I was left all alone in a cell. I had to deal with myself. Rehabilitating my body, I had to do that myself. I was in a wheelchair until, I didn't take my first step until my birthday in July of 2016, and that was with a walker. And then I didn't fully get out of the wheelchair and give it up until December, a whole year later. And by the grace of God, I'm able to walk, to look at me, to talk to me, to hang out with me. You wouldn't even know that I was shot. And mentally, it just, I don't want to say it destroyed me, but it left me, I had nightmares for a while. They tried to put me on psychotropic medication. I tried that stuff, but that's not my gig. So I had to deal with the pain. I had to deal with the pain and suffering and live on Tylenol and and other stuff that they tried to give me. And in the course of that, with my hands wrapped up, I had to, this might be funny, but I had to poke a hole in it with a pencil just to stick the pencil through it so that I could half-ass write. That was for a good while. And then because my right hand was so trashed, where they put this bar in it and all these staples in it, I had to write left-handed. I had to learn how to write with my left hand, and the writing wasn't that great. But in a situation like this, I didn't have no choice. You'd be surprised at what you do to try to accomplish something. And all my sick call requests and mental requests and mental health requests, medical, everything was done by my left hand. And I even wrote a motion to the court with my left hand, trying to let them know this is the situation. When the legal team finally came around and they understood the situation that I was in, they filed motions with the court asking for medical treatment, dental treatment. While I was in a wheelchair, this nun and this beautiful lady comes to see me one night, knocks on my door and says, "Are you okay?" And at first, I'm like, "Does it look like I'm okay? Why are you here?" And they're like, "Well, we care." And I'm like, "Yeah, right." Every Tuesday, they would come back to check on me, where no one else would come by. They would come by, the nurses, just to pass out medication and keep it moving. They didn't care. When they come in and took the 80-something staples out of my leg, like ripped them out. They didn't really care. They just pulled them out. And through the nun and this wonderful lady, Angela, they're the ones that helped me mentally. And then they went away to their countries or whatever, and a man comes one night and says, "Hi, I'm Angela's husband. I'm here to check on you." And to this day, J. Renee, it's Don and Angela that are in my life today. They're like parents to me. They mean so much to me, and it's because of them that have helped me mentally. They put money on my books every now and then, so I'm able to eat, buy necessities. My sister's just recently come back in my life after 45 years. We didn't have no contact. We really didn't even know about each other. And she's reached out. On the other podcast for Prison Riot Radio, we did the interview, like you mentioned, about the books. She's said that she wants to get involved in this because being locked down and I got a bullet that's actually centimeters from the spine in my neck area. They won't even let me in general population because the first time I was in GP, I bumped. And I ain't got no pressure bumping. So when I went to medical, the doctor says, "You're not going back to GP." And I'm like, "What are you talking about?" He says, "We're locking you down." And I'm like, "Man, you can't do that." He says, "Okay, watch us." He said, "We'd rather lock you down and be safe than someone hits you the wrong way and the bullet gets lodged in your spine and you're paralyzed for the rest of your life." So since 2018, I've been locked in a concrete box, literally. And you're allowed out for an hour wreck. Mentally, I ain't even going perk. I've had thoughts of ending it. Who wouldn't? I've had people come to my door. They come by weekly saying, "Hi, I'm from mental health. Are you okay?" And I look at them like, "Really? Are you serious?" And I have to laugh at it because at this point, here it is 2023. I lost trial in November. They pushed off my sentencing until April. And I'm like, why are they doing this? And I don't get it. And to have to rehabilitate yourself in this room, I turned to writing. And as, the other interview says, I've written urban books, I wrote a legal thriller, a daily devotional, I pray. That's what's got me through it. That's what's helped me mentally through all this whole situation. Because to take this many bullets and have this many holes punctured in my body, there's got to be another purpose. There's got to be it's bigger than this. So I've turned to God and said, "Hey, I don't know what all's going on here, but I have to leave it up to you because there's got to be a purpose here for me to still be breathing and living."
Yeah, I'm with you on that. That's a lot. A lot of people don't make it past one shot. So to survive through 11 and push through, I definitely agree that you have some purpose here. One that you might have yet to discover. So let me
Right.
ask you this: when it comes to your care as of now, what efforts are they putting up to help you? Or I mean, have you been expressing your issues? What are they met with? So are they saying anything like what's going on with that now?
Well, since I've been here, I've got copies of them all. I've written over 50 sick call requests. And they range, and in them it's detailed the pain I'm in, the problems I'm having, the bullets that are moving, the issues that I have with the rod in my leg, where if I go out on the rec yard and I walk for an hour, my ankle swells up like a grapefruit.
Mm-hmm.
They give me compression stockings. They've prescribed fish oil for pain, along with the ibuprofen. And I laugh at the end of the day because here I am. When I go to court, it's like I'm suiting up for battle because I have to put these braces because my left wrist is shattered. I have to put a brace on. My right hand with the rod in it, I have a thing that goes over it so I don't bump it because it's a lot of pain. I have a knee sleeve for my left leg. I got braces that go all around my left ankle. And to cry out, I've written over 50 sick call requests. To get to medical number one is an act of Congress. And then once I get down there, they're not even doctors, they're nurse practitioners. And I won't say that they don't care, but because of the contract they're under and it's all about the dollar, there's only so much that they have to choose from that they can prescribe me. Just last week, I caught a doctor coming in the unit, and I screamed and banged on the door. Man, come see. He says, "Oh, that's okay." He seen who it was, and he came over and says, "What's going on?" I said, "Listen, man, I'm in pain. You people, what's going on?" Later on at night, the nurse delivers some muscle rub. So this is what I'm dealing with. This is what I'm going through. And just recently I said, okay, you people want to play this way? All right, I'm going to take it a next step. I filed a lawsuit. It's off to the races. I asked for a lot. And from reading case law, God blessed me with the intelligence to know the law. And reading some case law, I'm reading where this one cat in prison got slapped by a guard. He got $4 million.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm looking at this case and I'm like, how does a person get $4 million from being slapped and been shot 14 times? So I filed a lawsuit. It's off to the races running. I've talked to a couple attorneys. I got one that I'm calling back Monday. And they're going to have to pay. If you people want to leave me like this to where I'm begging for extra strength Tylenol, where I'm begging for some type of pain management, where I'm begging for attention, and you're not even getting it, you're not even addressing me, then I'm going to try to make them pay. And however it rolls out, it rolls out. But they just don't do anything. Like I said, I've got over 50 requests that I've written, and they're detailed, saying, this is what's wrong with me. These bullets are moving. I can't eat. I'm having to pulverize food to make my own liquid diet because this partial in my mouth is not right. And at the end of the day, it's a sad situation because it's not fair. It's not right. These people absolutely don't give a shit. And it's bad. Here I am, American. Here I am in America, the greatest country in the world. And this place is no better than some third world dictatorship country, the way I'm being treated and the way I see others being treated. It's not right.
All right, so let me ask you this. We ain't gonna be too much longer. What exactly are you looking for from the listeners? Are you just trying to make a record of it? Are you looking for some assistance from them in some way? Like how can
Well,
we
I actually
assist?
have an email address. It's OG Taz, O.G.Tazz@gmail.com. If there's anybody out there that can lend a helping hand, that has some advice in any way, shape, or form, I'm in a concrete box. I get the USA Today. That's basically it. And I'm able to reach out on the telephone. By the grace of God, my sister looks out for me financially. Don and Angela Beers look out for me financially. I'm able to put money on the phone, so I'm able to call out. Because nothing's free. Nothing's for nothing with these people. So by the grace of God that I have some people that look out for me, I would like to use this platform for whatever can be done to move my situation forward, to hold these people accountable, to get the message out there. I know there's plenty of groups. I just don't know who they are. I don't know how to contact them. All I can do is write. I'm at the Palm Beach Sheriff's Office County Jail in Palm Beach, Florida. My name that I'm arrested under is Olie, O-L-I-E, James Goad, G-O-A-D. And I don't know what to say or ask for, Jay Renee. I'm just in a situation that this ain't right.
You have 1 minute left.
And I don't know where to go from